Bulls.
Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now, here's Fox. Kicks it to McGee. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Barnes. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Towns. Count that one.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Outside, Fox. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's Barnes. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Down low, here's McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Now, here's Monk. 9 points last game out. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he banks in the layup.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Now, here's Sabonis. Towns with the defensive effort.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Edwards passes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Monk. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Good work there as it goes. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts.
Monk's got deceptive strength. You got to respect that. I mean, the defense throwing themselves all over him and at him, but he's still concentrating and knocking down the shot.
Here's Conley. Inside, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Fox. Now Murray. A 3-ball. Sabonis kicks to Murray. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 9. Towns down low. He's covered by Murray, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Monk. Stolen by McDaniels. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Towns wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Monk, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
With 4 seconds on the clock, here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 8 points for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. That one drops for him.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against Dallas. Three-pointer, Fox. Pass to Murray. Sabonis' screen on Gobert. And it's Murray with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Conley dishes to Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 11. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Back to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some real bounce now. When he's clear for takeoff, he's not hesitating at all before he launches.
Conley against Fox. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Gobert in the corner. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
Monk for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Kings trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Fox. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Barnes outside. And the pass to Sabonis. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Sabonis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. Edwards drives in. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he's as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Fox passes to McGee. Sweet move. The kick out to Fox. Oh, good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
Oh, man.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And that does it for the first half of play. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Well, it starts with the big fella, looming large in the paint, the stifled tower making his presence felt on both ends tonight.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. Over at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And that is a
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Shake Milton. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Assisted by Troy Brown.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Into the lane.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
To the inside. A nice shot by Anderson.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And here's Herter. Murray outside. Pass to Vizenkov. Now Lyles. Guarded by Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Good on both. Timberwolves leading by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Milton kicks to Reed. Back to Brown. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Murray sets a screen for Herter. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Herter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Herter. Here's Reed. He kicks to Brown. Out to the wing. They set the pick. And Reed has it in the corner. Shoots over Lyles. Reed misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Herter. Count that one.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Herter. 7 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Milton. Guarded closer. Brown with a screen on Lyons. Releases. Reed misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Herter. 10 points for him. Passes it to Lyons. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's all tied in Sacramento. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes out there with Sabonis, and it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Outside, Fox. Sabonis against Towns. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from the wing. The Kings shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. McGee in the corner. Barnes outside. Kicks to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Takes it off the glass. And now a 3-point Sacramento lead.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And McGee kicks to Sabonis. McGee is screen on Towns. Sabonis, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Conley. Gobert, the screen. Stolen by McGee. Towns against Sabonis. McGee is screen on Towns. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Takes the 3. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Because he's a competitor and he's confident, McGee doesn't shy away from taking important shots.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
1 for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A consistent shooter like Monk is your go-to guy here.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. A pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Kings. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McGee is screen on Edwards. Monk against Edwards. Sabonis, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
McGee is an exceptional athlete, so you got to prevent him from getting near the rim.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Conley kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Conley penetrating.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
And McGee kicks to Fox. Back to McGee. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
The kick out to Sabonis. Barnes screen on Towns. Sabonis over Towns. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Back to Sabonis. And the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes against Edwards. Towns for 3. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away. No, you got to foul.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Conley with it. Yes!
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And McDaniels with the block. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. What a show. David, thank you as always.
64.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
61.
We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the offseason storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Powell in at the center position. Now here's Jones. Powell, a screen on Murray. Jones drives in. Irving for three. Counted from distance.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Fox, the pass to Monk. Back to Fox. Count it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Well, Brent, some gutsy trades by Sacramento has really put them on the map in the West now.
Yeah, no doubt. The move for Tyrese Halliburton to be traded, a guy that they really loved, but he was showing some signs. That was gutsy. You have to give them credit. They brought in Sabonis. He's completely changed the complexion of this team. He's gotten De'Aaron Fox rolling, and this team has confidence after appearing in the playoffs for the first time in a very long time.
And here's Sabonis outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Barnes against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Sabonis with it. Picked up by Powell. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Fox, that's good.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Fox getting some room. And getting up.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Irving. The three is up. Monk grabs the miss. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray. The Mavericks pull it in.
Sacramento foul. Murray. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
The Mavericks leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
Jones' shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Fox finds Murray. Out to Sabonis. The crossover. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
Team foul.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. A guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there of getting contact and getting to the line.
It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Sabonis in the post, working on Powell. Timeout call. The Kings. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. And Fox with the lay-in. Fox has got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Powell. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Sacramento, 3rd.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots, and collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
Now here's Fox. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray finds some space. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Can't lose sight of Murray. He's always a threat as a spot-up shooter.
Irving with it. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now the Kings in transition. Pass to Lyles. Barnes with it. Lyles a screen. Barnes passes to Lyles. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is good. It's a tie ball game.
When you use it right, the pump fake is as effective a move as there is.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. And it's Lyles in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Irving. Powell sets a screen. The try by Irving. Misses in close.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Barnes. Five to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's Irving with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Irving. Jones, the pass to Irving. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got his second bucket on the night. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line and then eventually what the Rockets were doing kind of came in like a flood. And Each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes, now capable of not only taking them, but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Here's Barnes, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Powell, a screen on Fox. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Graham, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Fox.
So much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts, and Fox showed them both there.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Three-pointer, Fox again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the three. Fox really working on improving in that area.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And Doncic with the jam.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Fox against Jones. There's the 3. And De'Aaron Fox with the 3. Fox has got 14 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Irving. On the wing, Jones. Powell outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Lyles a screen. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
To the inside. Doncic outside. 40 seconds left to play in the first half.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
And the basket by Butler.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Barnes against Doncic. There's the drive. Oh, Luka, so hard to stop.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Lyles, the pass to Fox. And another basket for Sacramento.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's good from Doncic.
Shooting for Dallas.
Second free throw, no good. Monk for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with...
Everyone knew coming in that they were facing knockdown shooters. Can somebody tell their defense that? I mean, my goodness, how many open...
And now let's take a moment to appreciate you joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Grant Williams. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. Here's Fox following the score by Dallas. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Launches it from deep. And the Mavericks, another three. And grant the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, BA, and the next step was surrounding them with the defensive floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Doncic against Fox. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Powell's shot is off. Sacramento has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Lyles, and it's Duarte in for Fox. Now here's Sabonis. McGee in the post. And McGee with the stuff.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Hardy, the pass to Hardaway. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for Hardaway.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 8, Josh
Green against Huerter. Green, the pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McGee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead. Lively passes to Exum. Here he goes. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Second, the Kings.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Here's Duarte. Shakes him, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Exum. Still no points. Here's Hardy. Williams with the screen. Hardy's shot is good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's
2
Huerter.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
McGee in the post. He's checked by Kleber. And McGee with the stuff.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Hardy, the pass to Kleber. And there's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Kleber's got his first bucket in this one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
McGee, a screen on Green. Here's Huerter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Kings foul. Chris Duarte. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
Shooting for Dallas. Harden taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Vizenkov. Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
The shot by Hardy, no good. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's the Kings ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Monk, a screen on Jones. Fires the three. And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Fox. Monk's got 16 points now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Kyrie Irving. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that one misses. The Kings making a switch here. Lyles checked in.
Malik Monk. 1 shot.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Mavericks foul.
It's so hard not to foul Fox. Sometimes that burst of speed, you can't react in time. You've got to get physical and foul.
And both free throws good for Fox.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Doncic passes to Jones. Doncic outside. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
One more time for your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Louder.
Timeout, timeout.
Hey fans, put your hands together for your 916 crew dance team. The Kings with the timeout. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Get loud and show some love once again for your 916 crew dance team.
Fox for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Lyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. That one falls. And the Kings lead by 17.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Irving for 3. Called in by the Kings.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 from Barnes. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Wow, it's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Fox off the inbound. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Irving for 3. Doncic against Fox. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lyles. Well, the Kings shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Monk passes to Barnes. Now Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Doncic outside. Powell right side. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Fox for three. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Murray finds Monk. Inside. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Sacramento has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Doncic passes to Powell for three. Hardaway kicks it to Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Lyles. Barnes in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Fox against Jones. It's Fox with a drive. And it's good. 2 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Barnes with the rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
From downtown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Doncic outside.
Sacramento foul. Trey Lyles. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lets it fly. No good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
The Mavericks.
season rest usually last year at the start of the regular season. Like, when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
From 6 feet, and Jones sends it back. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Green kicks to Powell. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Green. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Doncic passes to Green. In the corner, Powell with it. Doncic outside. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
I'll tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Powell inside. Defended by Gobert. The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Drains the three-pointer.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. Gobert's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basket.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ann.
Doncic looking it over. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Gobert, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Doncic on the wing, Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Edwards against Irving. 5 on the clock. Oh, Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gobert. Good work defensively by Jones.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Green gets it to go.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Rudy. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Gobert against Irving. Basket counts. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
Wow, how about the offensive performance by Rudy Gobert? This guy feels good right now.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
The Timberwolves shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And that one's good. Towns.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Edwards against Irving. Outside, Jones. The 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Ulmer.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body and angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on this game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Edwards. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. So much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. You look at with the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Now, here's Doncic. McDaniels defending.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Offside, Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns, a screen on Green. Conley finds Towns. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 10. Jones with it. Conley picks him up, and that's going to be a travel. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Gobert.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Doncic dishes to Jones. And there's the pass to Powell. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Stolen by Conley. 3 on 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Irving. Passes it to Powell. And that one, good. Powell's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you've got to like the energy that Powell is playing with on the offensive end, looking for his shot and feeling it.
Carries it from three-point range.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Timberwolves. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. A shot's good from Milton. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
A about 1 minute played here in the second half. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 11. Here he goes. Pass to Lively. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Alexander Walker. By Hardaway, and it goes down 2 points. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Williams, here we go. Pass to Lively. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Lively's got 4 this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level.
Outside Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Minnesota leading by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The kick out to Anderson. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Exum passes to Hardaway. Back to Exum. Takes a 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Milton looking around. Alexander Walker. The layup missed.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
To the inside, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Exum with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Well, Dante Exum quickly out into transition in the open floor. You cannot lose this guy.
Left side, Brown. Here's Milton driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Milton's got his second bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Reed. Brown sets a screen for Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Jones. It's Powell in at the 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to put the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that pinted area tonight.
On the wing, Doncic. And he nails that one right through the net.
What excellent feel for the game. Luka Doncic might be young, but he can beat and understand any defensive scheme.
Towns, a screen on Irving. Irving with the steal. Right side, Green. Outside, Jones. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels kicks to Towns. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Powell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
McDaniels, the shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Outside, Green, three-pointer, sinks the three-pointer.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Gobert against Green. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, that is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen. An easy bucket in the paint.
First personal foul.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Irving. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And the dunk by Powell.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Passes it to Powell. The 19-foot shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic against Conley. The kick out to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has gotten 3 assists tonight. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. He feeds it to Green. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Serving against Edwards. Irving passes to Powell. And the three ball is good. Powell's got 19 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The kick out to Irving. Powell, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Can't cash in from the high post. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and it. 63.
you for...
Joining us, it's the NBA on 2K, and it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. JaVale McGee out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Outside McDaniels. Called in by McGee. Fox with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Here's Sabonis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious!
Big time right there!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Fox against McDaniels. Fox, the pass to McGee. Out to Fox. Beyond the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fires from the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Monk passes to Sabonis. McDaniels against Fox. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And it's Monk missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
The 3 from Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 5 points.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
And Minnesota calls time here. And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Domantas Sabonis on top. Second is Rudy Gobert.
This should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
1:41 left now in the first quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. To end the run, and Edwards slams it in.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Fox against McDaniels. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Barnes, no good. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. Here's McDaniels, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McDaniels against Fox. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
11 feet out. Off the left rim and out. And Barnes has got the ball here for Sacramento. They're leading by 8. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
1 second left. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. Hunting for opportunity. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Sabonis with a block.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Edwards a screen on Fox. Edwards looking for an opening, drives to the hoop, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. Fox, the pass to Barnes. The basket's good, off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
McGee finds Monk. Fires from deep. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Down low. McGee with a steal. The Kings, another fast break opportunity here. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. 3-on-3. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Monday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with Orlando, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Oh, Fox with a steal. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. McGee against Towns. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
With no time to spare, Fox making it look easy operating under pressure.
Double team on Towns. Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. McGee with a steal. All by himself. That's good from Fox on the assist by Monk. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And these point guards are making a big impact on defense as we take a look at the steals leaders so far this season. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Yeah, it's just not their quickness or their hands that have them at the top of the list. It's their defensive instincts that set them apart.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. McGee a screen. Monk passes to McGee and stolen by Gobert. Up ahead. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. To stop the drought. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Barnes. Now here's McGee. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kings foul. De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Fox. Back to Gobert. Shoots over McGee. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Fox left side. Picked it out of midair. Here's Edwards on the take. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And so it's Sacramento feeling confident. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Checking out the Kings. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put the...
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Kings.
Hey.
And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. We got Trey Lyles, Kevin Huerter out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Murray, and it's Vezinkov in at the 3.
And talking about Shake Milton, you gotta like how hard-working he is, Richard.
Yeah, he's a really smart player. Someone that plays to his strengths on offense and gives everything he has whenever he's out there on defense.
6 to shoot. Murray passes to Lyles. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 19.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, he'll be tough to slow down.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. Sacramento on D. Here's Anderson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Huerter gets the bucket.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Milton surveys the floor. He takes it in. It's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Murray passes to Lyles. Outside Huerter. Sacramento calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Vezinkov, defended by Brown. Clock is at 3. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray. Just a quality finish.
On the wing, Milton. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Reed to screen on Murray. Anderson passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Huerter from long range. Another 3 for Sacramento.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Huerter, and he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Here's Reed. Kick out to Brown. Back to Reed. Rebounded by Lyles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Huerter passes to Lyles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
And the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Herder gets the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, of late, it seems like Kevin Herder has taken his game to another level, Richard.
While a knockdown shooter, the Kings have made it a priority to set him up for quality looks, and they have reaped the benefits of those looks.
From the arc, he drops it from range. Herder's got 14 points now. In the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Minnesota calls timeout. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The Kings in 5th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
A minute 15 left in the third. Here's Milton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Reed. Kick out to Brown. Back to Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Anderson. The rebound by Murray.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Anderson. Hauled in by the Kings.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him. Sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's been all about Kevin Herder for the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota shooting about 41%. Fox against Conley. Kicks it out Towns. Gobert inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's McGee. Now here's Monk. He's guarded by Conley. Monk against Conley. McGee, a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Monk.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
To the wing on the left. Gobert finds Towns. Picked by Gobert. Fires for 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Conley. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Monk against Conley. Sabonis outside. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Monk against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot is good by Edwards.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Barnes with a screen on Conley. Outside Monk. And he drives in. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Edwards. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
McDaniels against Fox. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Outside Barnes. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And he sinks the second.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
Monk for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Edwards slams it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Towns. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Monk against Conley. Monk passes to McGee. Over Gobert. Wow, way off on that one. For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Monk. Now McGee. Yes.
I like the intention, the focus, finding.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports. We've got some When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
On Sacramento starting five. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray, and it's Lyles in at the five, home in the paint. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So it's Sacramento now. Monk with a screen on Doncic. Lyles passes to Monk. Wide open look here for Murray. Cans it from downtown.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
A baseline J. Doncic, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Doncic against Barnes. Powell, no one around him. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Powell showing you tick for tat that he's got range too.
Outside, Fox. From deep three-point land, Green with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Doncic against Barnes. Here's Powell, and it's Dallas with another. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox finds Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Lyles sets a screen for Fox. Inside, Powell with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding, finding open teammates.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent guard like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Here we go, one-on-one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Lyles is no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Lyles with a wide open look, and the Kings check on two more.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the shot is long.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Outside Irving. No good on the triple. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for Sacramento. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's Lyles in at the center, locking down the middle.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Here's Doncic. Here's Luka on the attack.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
It's stolen by Jones for the finish. And Jones with the stop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Fox, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Jones dishes to Powell. And the shot goes in. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
But no one around him. Offline with his three. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And on the way from Irving for three, it's hauled in by Lyle. Lyle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice move, and it's Murray laying it in. 10 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
1 for 3, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. To the paint, and the dunk by Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Down low, Powell with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Kings. Lyles got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Barnes. He takes it in. A special move before the shot. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, the speed of Barnes blasts around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also giving guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Grant Williams is checked in for Derek Jones. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. McGee in the corner. Here's Vazenkov. McGee, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 4.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Hardaway against Herter. Here's Vazenkov. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Their activity on the backboard has been excellent, hustling to create opportunities for themselves and preventing second chance.
And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Sacramento. At this,
Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Curry. Exum is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. He hits the 2nd from the line. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Here's Duarte. They get it back, and it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
And there it is for him.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Sabonis kicks to McGee. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Duarte, still without a basket. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Nixon passes to Williams. Here's Lively. Uncovered. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Herter. McGee is screen on Hardaway. With the drive, Herter passes to McGee, and it's McGee slamming it down.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Herter against Hardaway. Outside, Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. The shot no good by Duarte. Mavericks trail by 8. Curry looking it over. Pass to Lively. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McGee. Sacramento's got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Launches a 3. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Duarte. Bangs home the trifecta. Duarte's got the lead up to 11 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Lively. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Curry kicks to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Kings leading now by 13. Here's Duarte. 1:04 left in the 3rd. Launches it. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And now the Kings fast break. From deep, Herter. No good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Exum passes to Lively. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Dallas shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the pass to Sabonis. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Vazenkov, and it's off from 3-point range. The Mavericks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
13 foul.
And the first one drops.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Monk for three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento. Ahead by 9 is the... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason.
Contest two, right? We'll contest.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 9, and a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray, and it's Lyles in at the 5. Here's Sacramento now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Fox. Fires the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Barnes outside. Off target from 3-point range. Irving against Fox. Fox with the steal. Going inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Irving passes to Jones. Here's Lively. And he makes good on the way.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Seth Curry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, David. Lyles sets a screen for Barnes. Shoots. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Doncic finds Green. Misses the 3. Sacramento leading by 11. Monk with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. For 3, Murray. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Barnes against Green. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Monk.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. And Fox gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Dallas now running out of time. Jones tries in. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Files a screen on Doncic. The wide open look here for Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 13 points in the second half.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Sacramento.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
To the middle. Powell dishes to Green. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Fox. Puts up a deep three. Off on that one. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Tonight's event, please have a safe trip.
opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, you know, some second rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Irving. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Doncic into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Conley. This one for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Gobert, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Doncic against Gobert. 6 to shoot. Powell, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And look at Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Edwards against Irving. Kicks it out Towns.
2 minutes.
Conley up top. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Here's Edwards. Basket counts. Edwards got in his second bucket.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Conley passes to Edwards. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got 7.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Mavericks leading. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Conley passes to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with it. Now covers. Gobert. That's good.
Wow, how about that beautiful touch from inside? Rudy Gobert feeling like he can shoot over anyone.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Conley passes to Gobert. Towns looking for an opening. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic, a screen on Edwards. Back to Doncic, and here's Jones. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Gobert finds Towns. Playing to his straight. Gobert inside.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots. Easy money for Rudy.
And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Gobert with the stuff.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
To the middle. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allen. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
How about the defenders have had no answer for Rudy Gobert? He's having his way.
Pass to Williams. Jacks up a three. McDaniels with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
They set a pick. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Outside Jones. Outside for Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions. Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Outside Irving. Out to Powell. Irving against Edwards. And here's Doncic outside. Minnesota with a rebound. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Conley. He got it up. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And we finished off one half of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Looking at Dallas. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do?
And now looking at that first half of play, what a performance from the great Luka Doncic. And that'll do it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Kyle Anderson, Shake Milton out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander-Walker. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Williams up top. Shot is up. Deflected. And they'll get another chance. Hardaway, the pass to Exum. Here's Powell. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
B.A., there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Lively shot is off.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. From down in the low post, it goes.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Milton. Pass to Reed. Outside, Anderson. Reed, a screen on Kleba. Anderson finds Reed. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Reed's gotten 4 this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Kleba Kleber with it. Milton covering. Kleber passes to Exum. Here's Lively. Back to Kleber from behind the arc. The shot no good.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Kleber passes to Exum. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Curry against Milton. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. And yep, it's good. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. To the inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's a screen. Oh, there's the alley.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reid. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Irving, the pass to Williams. Reid with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Back to Doncic. Left side, Williams. Stolen. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The T-Wolves on top. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
Defensively, keep talking.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's Irving off the drive. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Conley looking for an opening. The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Jones grabs the board. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the paint. Pass to Doncic. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And that one's good from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Another shot. The kick out to Edwards. Connects from downtown.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Jones. In transition. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside for Irving. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic on the wing. Here's Doncic on the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Jones. Kicks it to Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the inside. Powell with a steal. On the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. That's good from Jones.
At the line for Dallas.
Jones hits them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Towns outside from deep three-point land. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. So he gets them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Outside Edwards. Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Doncic passes to Williams. Over Towns. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. It's blocked by Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Inside. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Irving. Towns outside. Picked by Gobert. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Minnesota with the ball. Edwards finds Towns. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's in.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Powell outside. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Appreciate it. Please get home safe.